Okay, welcome to the class. Jane is coming in a moment, so we'll get started and warm up. So come into your space, please. I'll make right fist, left palm, and salute. Shu Sang Hao. And let's open stance. Slightly sit down, and let's just start twisting. So feel the center line of the body, the head floating up, tailbone anchoring down. Just let it be heavy. And around the center, we just twist. Every vertebrae gets a little bit of movement. And if you want, you can massage yourself. You can make loose fists if you want. Work your way up the body. And down. Let's make hands, do the legs as well, open hands. And up again. And ease it down very gently. Jane, you want to join?
Yes, please.
Come in.
I'll let you continue to warm up. That's lovely.
And let's make a stretch. So let's put one hand on the back, lower back, and the other one. Come across, push towards the back corner. Keep your knees forward, keep your hips level in place. Get a little bit more stretch. And release, change hands. One on the lower or kind of small of the back. Keep your back full, don't hollow the back. So let your back lean into your hand. Pushing towards the corner. Lengthening the body, lengthening the arm, legs. Keep good alignment. And again, change. Feel the back. Keep the knees forward. Twist the upper body. Lengthen. Keep breathing. And one more time. And relax. Good. Loosen up. And again, just find your shoulder width stance. And across the arms and come out into T position. In and up. And you can see from the side view from Jane there, it's very natural to bounce into it. It's one way. Another way, you can slowly go down on 2 or 3 swings and slowly up. Gives a whole different feel to the exercise. See which one you prefer. There's no good or bad. It works the body in a different way. Okay, and relax. Good. Next one, from the T position, you're gonna have one hand go behind the body. And the other one, just like throwing a bowling ball, pointing your fingers sideways. Coming up to the T position. And again, one behind the body. One to the side. Out and across. Out and across. The easiest way is to sit in the back leg. So I'm shifting weight, coming to the center, shifting weight, sink, come up, sink. Sink into your left leg, sink into the right leg. And relax, good. Okay, so far so good.
Lovely.
You want to take over?
No.
No.
I'm enjoying this.
Okay, so for the next one, we're gonna roll down the spine. We're gonna hang first a little bit, and then 2 movements. One is swinging the hands side to side as our head is down, and the other one is swinging the hands across or along the legs. Yeah, circling around the feet. So again, check posture, keeping the head up, relax the body down. And one by one, we're going to relax the vertebrae. Let the head become heavy, like a slow motion waterfall. Rolling down all the way. You can keep the knees slightly bent. Relaxing the whole back. We're just going to hang out for a little bit. Find your best posture. Breathe. And feel the arms. Your arms might be touching the ground or might be in the air. We're going to let the arms go gently side to side, like a pendulum. Very easy, very natural, no effort. If you want, you can sweep the arms across the floor, make a noise. Keep breathing, keep into your best posture. Let's ease it down, come to center, relax, relax the head, just let everything go. And next one, we're going to come around ankles, circling the hands to the back. And relax, coming into center. One more time, releasing the head and neck, all the vertebrae. Then we're going to bring the tailbone down, rolling the spine up from bottom to top, bit by bit. Last thing to come up will be the head. Very good. Okay, let's do a couple of shoulder rolls. And change. One by one, forwards. Just walk those shoulders. And backwards. And lift and drop. Okay, good. Shake those legs out. Anything else that needs warmed up? We haven't done the legs much.
Whatever you like. I'm
Whatever
having
you
a great
like.
time. Willem stepped in for me. I'm so glad he did.
Let's go twice shoulder width and give the legs a little bit of work. You can put the hands on the hips or on the thighs. Just coming into one side and the other. Think of circling around the back and over. So around the back. Yeah. So if you see with Jane there, it's around the back. Around the back. Rather than staying on the one line. Looks like this. And go. A little bit of effort sitting back. And across.
Would you be like gripping a bowl with your legs at all as you do that, or?
There's energy in the legs. The main thing first is to just keep good connection with the ground. So hopefully your feet will be working. You feel different parts of your feet. Nearly, we say gripping the ground or just connecting to the ground. When you say gripping, it implies a tension, but we want to keep as relaxed as we can. But obviously there's energy between the legs. Yeah, that shouldn't collapse. There's always a ball, there's always energy between the knees, for example.
Very good.
So yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Let's widen a little bit if you like. Let's try to put the hands together. Come one side, we can pick the toes up and sit all the way in if you can. And change. Place that foot, other one up, sit in. Let's do two more each side. Change and sit. Keep breathing, change over and sit. Keep breathing. One more each side, change. And change.
Aren't you glad I asked him to do this?
And let's put the hands down, put the feet flat. Hands to the center. Walk your feet in. Let's go up the easy way. One more time, roll up. Loosen up. And I think, well, let's open the knees. Let's give the hips a bit of loosening up. I think our hips deserve a little break. So, shaking out. I think we just do the hip rotation. Feet shoulder width. Gently sitting down ever so slightly. And bring the hips across, forward, across and back. Four corners. Very gently. Just using this as a recovery exercise. Feeling the body. Let go of any tension you don't need. Make any corrections in your posture, in your breathing, in your mind, calming down. Just getting into a gentle focus. Change direction. And coming into the center. Feel your body. See what you need. I'm going to give it a minute or two just to do any stretches, any exercises you want to be doing. So yeah, Just move around, see what the body needs, or the mind, or the breathing. Do what's good, do what agrees with you. Give yourself a little bit of attention.
Grab a tissue.
Yeah,
Excuse
might
me.
grab a tissue, sort yourself out. I might drink a bit of tea. So,
can you grab me a tissue actually, please? Thank you. Gosh, that was lovely. Thank you so much.
yeah,
It was
feeling
very,
good.
yeah, it was very Chansa.
Okay, so we'll go into
We'll do Open Door 5, Phoenix, and then Immortals. Yeah,
let's
would
just
you like?
flow through it, yeah.
Yeah, would you like to lead Open Door 5 and
Yeah.
then we'll tag team it?
Yeah.
Lovely.
So we open shoulder width, toes straight forward or slightly out, as long as the feet are equal, same angle. Check your feet. And we can bring the knees all the way back, if you like. Actually starting out a little bit stiff, chest can be up. Good, proud, healthy stance. Not yet going into Tai Chi, not yet doing the bending the knees and sitting the hips back. So this is Master Lock's pose for Wuji for the Open Door 5. We're gonna be rounded, we're gonna be all nice angled in all the joints. But before we do that, just think of one straight line. Stand up, tall and proud. Focus on the breathing. And we can follow the pulse of the breath, going up on the in-breath, down on the out-breath. And we can think of the blue sky, energy of the blue sky, coming down into our body. Every time we breathe out, let that peaceful feeling sink deeper into the body. Allow the body to soften. If the chest was up very high and proud, you might feel it wants to relax a little bit. If the knees were very locked, you might feel they want to soften. Let the hips soften. Feeling into your feet. Let's feel into the hands. All the way into the fingertips. Check you can feel all 10 of the fingers. And for your own practice, we do this as long as it takes, until you feel equally energized in all 10 of the fingertips. We allow them to become heavy, lengthening down to the earth. Allow the knees to bend, and sit the body back, like sitting on the tip of a chair, scooping the hands. Let's begin Open Door 5. Into Dantian. Touching the back. Lift, circle forward. Relax all the way down. Broadening the back, like spreading the wings. And calming down to Dantian. Lifting, energy goes up the back, over the head, down the front. To Dantian and scoop. From the tailbone, energy goes up. By the chest, we change hands. Circle out. Opening. Palms on the flat, on the tabletop. And push forward and pull back, massaging the kidneys. And finally, down, forward, like rowing the boat. Draw the energy into the chest. And down, Dantian. Keep the energy at Dantian. Relaxing the whole body. And slowly release. Shoulders, elbows, hands and fingers. Hips, knees and legs, feet. And we can step in. If you want to do a heel tap, it's fine, or just come out of your stance. Good, you want to do that again, or go straight into Phoenix?
What do you say? Can we have a thumbs up if you'd like to go again? Nope, I think, well, is that a thumbs up?
Thumbs up for Phoenix.
I can't
Thumbs
see.
up for again. Thumbs up for Immortals. Not sure.
Put the hands away. Okay.
Loud giant is then? No.
Let's do the Phoenix one more time, but we'll, the
Open
door
door
5 one more time, but this time we'll just do it
Yep.
rather than talking. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Just check in your head all the things we went over, or all the details you're working on for yourself. We're just going to flow through it. Get ready. And begin. Very good.
Lovely.
Straight into Phoenix.
Yeah, I think so. Shall I do the Phoenix and then you do the Immortals?
Yep.
Like team it? Okay, so let's have a go at the Phoenix, please, folks. Thank you very much, Willem. Lovely warm up. Isn't it nice to have a different flavor? All right. Are we ready? We lengthen up and relax down. Just calming down, listening behind.
Ready? Start. Now let's have a look at the second side. So from here we scoop under, expand, step right.
Closing left. Well done. Good job. Kind of threw that at you. But sometimes that's the best way. Just do it. Don't think about it. Very good. Have a wee moment to rest, breathe, relax, take a sip of water. If you have any questions about any of that, feel free, jump in and ask. Willem, any comments?
Well, just to say the height is very important. So the Phoenix set for Master Lock is a health set, and it targets the meridians in the body. So for example, when we do the triple burner move, triple burner channel ends up at the temples. I'm checking the light. It's the contrast is very,
It can be quite a lot. If I turn that off, maybe?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can see my hands well. This is better, I think. You can see where my hands are. So it ends up by the temple. So we're asking the energy to go along the channel, ends up around the height of your temple. That's the height the hand will be. And that's the way the energy flows best. And this is in all the movements. It's very important, the height. This move here, the wrist rests at sternum height. So not dantian, sternum. Things like that. When we scoop for reverse drawing reverse drawing gourd, hands go all the way up. We want to go over the head again. Same as in open door 5, we want to go all the way up the back, over the head and down. So it's important there we lift all the way. For the Phoenix grease, the sun, it's important we stretch the arms. So not too close, try to stretch it out. At the same time, tailbone sits back. More for the health, it's more stretching the body out in a vertical line along the spine. The hands have to come forward, not stay here. So things like that, it's good to pay attention to those details, and it will help with the feeling in the form. So if you want to know more about that, it's always best to be under the guidance of Master Locke himself. If you want to know more about the channels, the ebook is very good for the Phoenix. But just for following the videos, pay attention to the height especially. That's what I would say,
Very good, thank you. I'll hand it over to you for the Immortals.
We do the same with the Immortals, left and right side? No, I'm joking. Let's just do Immortals the normal way.
Shall I leave this light off then?
Yeah, whatever you think. I thought the contrast was
it's easier with the light off.
Very hard, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Immortals. Let's get ready. Take a bit of time to calm down. Again, just Wuji, feeling the center line along the body. And we feel the fingertips. Sitting back, Sitting down, scoop.
Very good.
Good.
Very nice. How
Ready
does
to
it
go?
feel?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Need more
Um,
practice.
Yeah, just looking at it, sometimes you find in your Tai Chi career that the movement of the leading hand tends to take your awareness. There's a yang hand and a yin hand, there's a sort of active hand and a sort of less active hand. It's important not to forget the function of the less active hand, that the two balance each other. So sometimes I'm seeing a kind of, oh yes, this is hook and this hand isn't really doing anything or engaging. So sometimes we have like a passive, what I call a passive movement, as in that the not so active looking hand doesn't look like it's doing anything, but it still is doing something. It just may be moving because of the movement of the body. You see what I mean? I'm not moving my hand, but my hand is moving because my body is moving. So just be a bit careful, especially with this plucking action. I was seeing that the pluck was good, but the other hand was sort of losing integrity or just sort of disappearing, not really engaging with the structure of the movement. So be careful about that, because it's all too easy, even throughout your Tai Chi career. You know, if you have a leading hand, people focus on that and they do very well, but the other hand can kind of go walkies. It can sort of lose the integrity of the stance. So just be a little careful that there is yin and yang. There is the dominant or the obvious, but there's also the subtle, but they have to work as a team and not just forget it and pick it up later. And that's actually similar to a correction that Master Locke gave me at the beginning of the Phoenix practice. You know, we scooped and he was saying, okay, you're engaging your energy in your hands, you're engaging your energy in your hands. And he says, oh, Jane, you've dropped it. And I realized that very quickly, you know, from that initial preparation that we're focusing on all 10 fingers and we have the energy flowing. But once we get into the form, I'm too busy then concentrating on where everything is going. And I'm actually losing that connection with energy. So it's not always just yin hand, yang hand. It's both hands have to keep an engagement of energy. Doesn't mean that they have to be, you know, fully like 100% yang the whole time. They have to flow, they have to respond to the rotation and the movement of the body, but we have to continuously engage both hands energetically and not forget because we're too busy concentrating on choreography.
Yeah, I would say two things. Keep the hands lively at all times.
Lively.
That's what Master Locke would say. And I'd also say there's always a relationship between the hands.
Yeah.
So even if, I don't know, like two Immortals, or whichever, it's not doing nothing. The hands are pulling apart, for example. Both hands are changing. And whatever the action is, there's a relation between them. They're not just somewhere floating in the air. If you just be aware of how the hands relate to one another, it keeps them lively as well.
Very good, thank you. So, yeah, sometimes I know what I'm talking about, but it's nice to have someone else.
It's the same. I'm just using different words.
Yeah, it's great. Thank you. Because it's good that you understand what I'm saying.
No, totally. Yeah.
Clarifying. Excellent, thank you. Okay, folks. Shall we do one more set of the Immortals? Do you want to have a rest and I'll give it a go? Okay, let's try. Okay. So just give yourself a moment to arrive. Calming down. Listening behind. Let's feel for all 10 fingers. Feel that liveliness of energy. Ready. Start. Let's try for a jump. Good. Okay. You see, when we tag team, I'm very aware Willem's watching. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Are there any, of course you do. Any feedback, Willem?
Yeah, I did stepping wrong in one of the moves. I was trying to figure it out as you went along, and you went, yeah. I went like, yeah, that's how you do it.
That's all right. We're all human. No problem at all.
No, it looks very good. I see though what you mean about about the hands here. So it's important to distinguish which move is which. So in not you, you're doing great, but
Thank you.
just what I see on the screen is with Beyond Shadow. It is here, that hand is not down. So the relation between the hands again, it is, you can think of hitting the chin maybe with the back of the wrist, like chin height. And this one is still in front. If the fingers point up towards the other wrist, you're kind of in the ballpark. If the hand is down here, yeah, it won't point up to the wrist. So there's again, between the wrist or between the hands, there's like an arm's length. Yeah. So that will give you an idea about the hands. So that's in Beyond Shadow. If I do that back view here, the way we do, we step in, not too low on the left hand there. And that comes back again in, well, here's different. Here we pick up, we can start the same, but now as we do 2 Immortals, yes, that left hand comes all the way down. Relate with the foot. You have feet and the fingers point the same direction. We change hand, the right hand comes all the way down, kind of about as high as your hip. Then on the end move again, it's like the one before. It's not too low in the left hand. Keep it forearm distance between the hands. So it's good to distinguish there. Yeah, that looks great. That's much better, yeah. So it's more just in the 2 Immortals that the hands float down, but then again, quite contained. Yeah, very nice.
Very good, thank you. Yeah, it's something that I'm working on myself, you know, but there will always be areas in a form where you're going, right, I need to pay special attention to this. And that's one of them for me, that I feel it's all too easy to pluck, and the other hand just kind of sits there and doesn't do anything. Yeah. So it's important that even if it's not moving very far, that it's engaging. Yeah, and to, as you say, differentiate between this and this. That's a different different move. Very nice, lovely. Okay, well, Willem, would you like to lead us in warm down? I'm just enjoying myself. I feel like I'm on holiday. It's wonderful.
Warm down, okay, cool. Let's just loosen up a little bit again. And warm down. You put me on the spot
Sorry.
here. No, that's great.
Good practice for
That's
later
great.
today.
I would just do massage first of all.
Yeah.
I just normally end with it, but you can end a bit more gentle. So let's engage the hands, especially the fingertips, tipping the fingertips together. Tapping, tap, tap, tap. Tapping the tips.
Tipping the taps.
Again, we can rub the hands, get that nice warm energy fully into the hands. Okay, let's tap the head. So we go over the head, back to front a couple of times, over the top, and a little bit more to the side, just around the ears, the rim of the skull, so go all along the back. If you want, you can very gently do the face as well, with the cushiony parts of the fingers. And around the neck and shoulders. Let's go opposite shoulder. Give yourself a tap on the shoulder and down the arm. Up the inside. Let's go down the chest and the side and up the chest. Okay, do that a couple of times. Down the arm, up the arm, down the side, up the chest. One more time. It's funny, you usually go down the inside and then up the outside, isn't it?
Well,
It's different ways. Let's do the other side.
yeah, for the arm. But at the end of class, I tend to just go down.
Yeah. And one more time. Good. Let's make rings with the fingers and tap the kidneys. All around the lower back area, wherever you can reach. And with cupped hands, let's do the buttocks, the thighs. Let's go down the front, top of the feet, up the back, from the heels up. And let's go down the insides, up the outside. Very good. And get that warmth in the hands again. You should be warm by now. Just feel into the hands. Calm the body. And gently we're gonna wash over the scalp, over the face. Down the arms. On the front, sides, down the back, legs, any way you want. Cover all the good bits. And just feel. Let's bring hands to Dantian. Calm down. Just enjoy the feeling. Keep some of that feeling for the weekend, for the day, for whenever you want to come back to yourself. Keep a memory of good feeling of energy, good feeling of the body, mind, breathing together, all very calm, very peaceful, all in harmony. Thank you very much. Bring the hands down And the heels together. Let's salute. Shu Sang Hao. Lao Sure Hao.
Lao Sure Hao. Thank you so much to Willem. I really threw him on the spot this morning. I managed to open a tap and it splashed water all over me, so I had to go and change. And I threw Willem on the spot, so I'm going to make a nice dinner to say thank you for that impromptu teaching. But it was really nice. Thank you so much. It was lovely. Hope you enjoyed the class today, folks, and look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.
Thank you.